Hi there, folks. Pookie Izzy 7 back with a very rare underrated game, Nemo. And yeah, it is based off the NES version of Little Nemo the Dream Master, except that this is the arcade version. And here you play as Nemo and Flip. So, yeah, pretty fun game. Another one of Capcom's lesser known arcade games. There's probably good reason. But anyway, this is Lil Nemo. So anyway, about Lil Nemo. No, well, it's not about Lil Nemo. It's pretty much what this is going to be about. Because I'm ranting on the very game company which is pretty much the master of milking Capcom. That's right, Capcom. Now for many years, for many good years, Capcom has gave us a lot of good games, such as Street Fighter 2. Yeah, it's not the first Street Fighter, it's the one that milked it all. Street Fighter, Final Fight, and of course, Mega Man. And my issue about Capcom is, um, well, what they've been doing with their games as of late. They pretty much didn't. I don't know. It's like with Capcom. I don't know. There's something about Capcom that just make me feel kind of ugh about them. But anyway, I digress. About what I said about Capcom. Yes, they're most famous. They're most famous of They're most famous of games among the known gamers are Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. And I don't know about you, but when you take something out of its natural element, it just don't feel right. I remember when Devil May Cry came out, it was by far the most awesome of games I ever did like when it came out. I mean, next to Onimusha, yeah, Devil May Cry was awesome, and I prefer that over Resident Evil. But anyway, about Capcom, I saw some clips about their new I suppose it's a prequel to Devil May Cry. Now, yeah, Since when did Dante actually take on the role of Evil Dead? I mean, he looked like freaking Ashley Williams, freaking Ash from the Evil Dead series. And no offense, but really, there's some things you can do and some things you just can't do. I like Devil May Cry. I didn't like what they did to it. I didn't like what they did to. I mean, I saw the clips of it, and like, I'm thinking to myself, how the heck could you do that? It's the same thing with It's the same thing with Resident Evil. Okay, we know that Leon is a heartthrob and all that jazz. Big deal. But I'd like to know, when the heck did it stop becoming? When did it start becoming a action series, and it lost its feel as a survivor horror game? Pretty much, I say Capcom needs to go back to its roots. It kind of forgot where it came from. And I, for one, I just want to say I love Capcom. I like what they do, but seriously, y'all need to go back to your roots. And like such games like Nemo here, this needs to be on another version of Capcom Arcade Classics. Where's our number 3? Damn it! I mean, y'all care about us that much. Y'all can give us that much. So, with Capcom, the Masters of Milking, I don't know. They might be just as bad as Cartoon Network. But then again, Cartoon Network has its own problems. So anyway, Capcom, if you're listening, please do something for us. Please go back to the basics. We liked our games just the way they were. Maybe some can get used to it, but I kind of miss the old style Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. So with that, this has been Nemo from Capcom. And I've been Pookie87. And I've been blowing stuff up because I happen to be Little Nemo the Dream Master. So with that, I am definitely out.